definitely Mr. Disrespectful. Do you feel like you're the most hated right now?
I know I'm the most hated. I know. I can't really keep like walking around and shit all down here though. I'm telling y'all, I'm flaming hot, and I'm Mr. Disrespectful. They gonna do something to me.
What made you want to get a shovel and go to the cemetery that day? Just like you woke up and did it, or were you know?
No, it's crazy, bro. Cause when I went to the graveyard, I didn't even have no shovel.
This 25-year-old rapper laughs into a podcast microphone, casually admitting to digging up his dead enemy's grave. Just 3 months later, he'd be lying in his own. The story of YBC Dull's fatal downfall is darker than anyone could have imagined.
And I'm smoking on the ops. Y'all knew y'all was getting followed. Why the fuck y'all niggas stop? They scored on K3, they hitting for the shot clock. This broke ass died, drinking lean, he wasn't even sipping water.
On August 23rd, 2024, at approximately 3:30 in the afternoon, Abdul Vix, known to millions as YBC Dull, was ambushed while driving on the 5500 block of North 6th Street in Philadelphia's only neighborhood. Multiple gunshots tore through his vehicle in broad daylight, striking him in the chest and right hand. By 3:55 that same afternoon, doctors at Einstein Medical Center pronounced the 25-year-old rapper dead, making him another casualty in a city averaging over 500 homicides annually. But this wasn't just another random shooting in Philadelphia's ongoing violence epidemic. This was a calculated hit on one of the most controversial figures in drill rap, a man who'd built his entire career on crossing lines that others wouldn't dare approach. The nickname wasn't just marketing, it was a warning label that Abdul wore with a disturbing sense of pride. The incident that catapulted him to viral spotlight occurred in February 2024, when a video surfaced showing Vix shoveling dirt at what appeared to be a rival's gravesite, an act of desecration so extreme that it sparked national debate about the boundaries of hip-hop beef. Some dismissed it as performance art staged for clout. Others saw it as evidence of a deeply troubled young man who'd lost all sense of moral boundaries.
Why is that?
You could tell, everybody know I'm the most hated. I be doing too much though, like they don't like it, that's why. I be making them mad.
The speculation reached fever pitch when Abdul appeared on multiple podcasts in 2024 to address the controversy head-on. Abdul admitted his involvement with unsettling casualness. The laughter in his voice as he discussed desecrating human remains painted a portrait of someone so desensitized to violence and death that even the most sacred boundaries meant nothing anymore. He clarified the grave didn't belong to high-profile rivals, but rather a lesser-known opponent whose family apparently couldn't afford a proper headstone, adding insult to this already devastating disrespect. Abdul understood perfectly that controversy translated to visibility, that hatred equaled engagement, that being hated was just another form of currency in the attention economy of modern hip-hop. But beneath the provocateur persona was a young man whose trajectory had been shaped by circumstances far beyond his control. Born around 1999 in North Philadelphia and raised in West Philly's Mantuan neighborhood, an area devastated by poverty, drug trafficking, and systemic abandonment, Abdul's path towards street life seemed almost inevitable.
No, I had one job. That was my first and last job.
By age 14, he was already deeply immersed in joyriding stolen cars, street fights, and marijuana trafficking. The assault charges that landed him in St. Gabriel's Hall Juvenile Detention Facility for 12 months could have been a turning point. Instead, Abdul would later credit this incarceration with teaching him strategic thinking that helped him avoid arrests into his early 20s, a perverse education where juvenile detention became criminal finishing school rather than rehabilitation.
I ain't gonna lie, I learned bro, no bullshit, I learned from that shit, bro.
The violence of his lifestyle had already left permanent marks.
I got shot right here, you feel me? That shit still got the bullet holes in the door, you feel me? It's a lot of bang outs on this block, yeah. I got shot in my stomach, my thighs, all that shit, look.
Whoa.
Bro, I learned how to walk again, you heard me?
How does it feel to get shot? What is the sensation?
That shit burn, don't ask nobody how that shit feel.
The day before his murder, Abdul had filmed an interview with Brandon Buckingham where he discussed the violence his crew had inflicted on rival neighborhoods with disturbing casualness, creating what he himself described as ghost towns, where terrified residents no longer ventured outside. Abdul's transformation into YBC Dull began organically around 2022, when friends recognized potential in his casual punchline-heavy freestyle style.
That's how I rap, I punch in one by one.
This technique, recording verses line by line rather than writing complete songs, became his signature approach, focusing on fast-paced, Detroit-influenced beats with chaotic samples that matched the frenetic energy of his street life.
What made you find like the confidence to just start rapping, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, bro, I do what I want, like, I just was there, bro.
Abdul's entry into music wasn't driven by artistic aspiration. It emerged from the same fearless mentality that defined everything else in his life.
So I mean, they was in my crib and shit. We was all in my crib and shit. They had the beat on and shit. It was Jay, Reek. It was Jay and Reek. I don't know if 5 was there that day, but I think 5 was there, but they was rapping and shit. And I had to get on that job. And it went from there. I was like the manager though. I was trying to be the manager at first on that type time.
Initially envisioning himself behind the scenes, Abdul quickly discovered his own talent once he stepped into the booth.
Was your first shit hot, or you was just like, damn, this joint? Like niggas told you that shit was ass?
No. I ain't telling you my shit was ass. Niggas was laughing and shit though. Fire emojis laughing and shit. Like, yo, this nigga really rapping.
His music blended dark humor with grim narratives of violence, drug dealing, and, most controversially, disrespecting deceased rivals. Tracks like Still Alive and Oh No gained traction on YouTube and streaming platforms. By mid-2024, his Spotify boasted nearly 30,000 monthly listeners. Impressive numbers for an independent artist.
Bro, like I ran laps on niggas, bro. I probably got like 40 million streams right now. I'm the hottest in the city. If I'm not top 5, views speak. I don't gotta hear no opinions, none of that. Views matter. Niggas been having a YouTube channel since 2016. I got 20 million.
The numbers reflected organic growth and genuine engagement. Abdul's audience was real, passionate, and expanding exponentially with each controversial release. But Abdul deliberately rejected record label offers, not because labels didn't want him, but because his street ties and gang affiliations made him too legally risky.
No bullshit though. I ain't dropping no more music till I sign, bro.
Instead, he positioned himself as manager and benefactor for his crew, funding studio sessions and promoting collaborations.
But I started rapping and shit.
And you went from manager to rapper. So
I still be on some manager and shit too.
This leadership role tied directly to his affiliation with Young Bagtusers, YBC, which began as childhood friends pooling resources for music.
Man, that's my man. For real, like, it was 3 niggas that made YBC for me. It was Baby Kai, Jay, and some nigga named Keem and shit.
The collective originated around 2019 from West Philly blocks including 35th, 39th, 42nd, and 43rd Streets. While YBC's not the founder, Abdul became its most visible representative, embodying its aspirational ethos of chasing money and fame through any means necessary. But YBC gradually transformed from rap collective into violent gang, embroiled with feuds with at least 6 rival groups, most notably CCK, Catch, Cash, Kill. Prosecutors labeled Abdul the ringleader, connecting YBC to dozens of shootings and multiple murders.
Yeah, they said I'm the most hated rapper in the city, right?
Abdul wore this infamy as validation.
They don't like how we pop it, bro. This shit is unstoppable, bro. They can't stop it, bro. That's why they don't like it.
Multiple YBC members faced serious charges. Arshad Curry received 85 years for a 2021 mass shooting, killing 3 teenagers. The group's reputation became so notorious, prosecutors sarcastically dubbed them "You've been convicted."
You know PNB Rock that passed away, right?
Yeah, rest in peace.
Like, I'm one of the niggas that carry it for they block, though, like, feel me?
Abdul's connection to slain Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock was territorial and emotional. PNB Rock had emerged from similar circumstances and was ultimately killed in Los Angeles during a robbery.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, this shit don't feel real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm stuck in, like, I still ain't getting no reality check yet. This shit, I'm living in this shit. Like, niggas not in my shoes, so niggas can't feel how I feel. Like, this shit feel like it's not real.
This dissociative state, feeling like life was happening to him rather than being present, might have been a psychological defense against constant trauma.
Like, this shit don't stop. Like, this shit is a non-stop thing. Like, today somebody might get booked, tomorrow somebody might get shot. Tomorrow, like, this shit is a, like, ongoing thing every single day, and we gotta, like, got cope with this shit.
The relentless violence had become so normalized, Abdul couldn't imagine life any other way.
Like, we blackballed, though. Y'all know what's going on in the city?
Yeah.
They don't fuck with us. Feel me? But I carry it non-stop.
Being shut out from mainstream Philadelphia opportunities only reinforced his outsider mentality and determination to succeed on his own terms.
Bro, I treat my rap just like I would treat trap. I stopped trapping. I ain't even trapping right now. I'm rapping full time right now, and I'm doing same numbers off trap.
For Abdul, music was business, another hustle, generating income and status in an environment where both were scarce. It was his last interview. Hours later, the hunters would become the hunted, and the man who'd built a career on disrespecting the dead would join their ranks. In the shooting's aftermath, Philadelphia police recovered a burned vehicle investigators believed was the getaway car. The charred automobile provided crucial ballistic evidence that would help prosecutors build their case against multiple defendants. But askance didn't come immediately. For weeks, as Abdul's family mourned and fans created memorial tributes, the investigation seemed stalled with no public suspect announcement. This silence fueled rampant social media speculation about who killed YBC Dull and why.
Abdul's father disputed gang retaliation narratives, posting on August 24th, one day after the murder, that Abdul was targeted in some set-up plot, emphasizing the only way they could get him was through calculated betrayal or a backdoor. He highlighted suspicious elements, particularly the shooter's ability to approach Abdul's vehicle closely enough for lethal accuracy, suggesting insider knowledge about his location and movements. But as evidence accumulated, prosecutors built a case pointing not toward internal YBC betrayal, but toward rival group Fast Break, whose members allegedly sought clout by taking down one of drill rap's most visible and controversial figures. In drill culture, killing a prominent rival wasn't just revenge. It was content, credibility, and status combined. Taking down someone as notorious as YBC Dull would instantly elevate Fast Break's profile. The first major break came September 6, 2024, when authorities charged 16-year-old Aiden Waters, a Fast Break affiliate, with Abdul Vix's murder, along with the killing of Marquise Saunders, shot days earlier at a Wawa convenience store on August 19th. The charges against Waters, still legally a child under Pennsylvania law despite the adult severity, sent shockwaves through communities already reeling from youth violence cycles. Prosecutors presented evidence including fingerprints from the getaway vehicle, ballistic matches connecting weapons used in multiple shootings, jail calls where Waters allegedly used coded language discussing the murders, surveillance footage showing planning sessions and post-killing celebrations, and cell phone data placing him at 4 homicide scenes. On October 23, 2024, authorities charged 18-year-old Rayshawn Williams with murder in Abdul's case, presenting surveillance footage allegedly showing Williams receiving a rifle before the shooting and returning to a home afterward. The case included disturbing coordination details, with prosecutors arguing multiple individuals worked together, planning, executing, and covering up the assassination. The investigation advanced November 14, 2024, when 19-year-old Nair Briscoe was charged with murder for his role in both the Marquise Saunders shooting, where he allegedly fired over 24 rounds, and Abdul Vix's killing. What made Briscoe's arrest particularly striking was his post-murder behavior. Prosecutors alleged he'd bragged on Instagram about being one of the killers, posting celebratory messages demonstrating both lack of remorse and desire for recognition within drill rap's violent hierarchy. Perhaps most shocking was the December 10, 2024, arrest of LaToya Donaldson, the mother of one teenage suspect, charged with providing the rifle used to shoot Abdul Vix. Surveillance video allegedly showed Donaldson handing the weapon to Williams, and investigators determined her home served as a staging point. The involvement of a parent facilitating a teenage murder plot represented a particularly tragic dimension of Philadelphia's violence epidemic. A fifth suspect, 14-year-old Zakeem Blake, remained at large, accused of driving the getaway vehicle and subsequently setting it ablaze. Video footage allegedly captured Blake identifying Abdul Vix before the shooting, demonstrating the attack was targeted rather than mistaken identity. The fact that a 14-year-old allegedly operated as a getaway driver in a premeditated murder underscored how gang recruitment had infiltrated ever younger demographics. The case advanced to trial following a December 16, 2024, preliminary hearing before Judge Joffe C. Pittman III. During this hearing, prosecutors revealed particularly chilling evidence, video footage allegedly showing teenage suspects discussing Abdul's murder with casual excitement, with one saying, "I could throw a party in celebration of the planned killing." Abdul's mother, Candace Sanders, attended the hearing and expressed relief that arrests were finally made, stating publicly that the suspects need to be locked up. Her grief was palpable. A son taken at 25, his potential forever unrealized, his children left fatherless, her community traumatized. The investigation took another dramatic turn February 17, 2025, when a grand jury indicted Aiden Waters on 2 additional homicides, the January 2024 killing of Williams and the February 2024 murder of Dowling. These charges expanded Waters' alleged crime spree to 4 separate murders before reaching legal adulthood. While Philadelphia's homicide rate fell nearly 40% in 2024, experts cautioned this didn't address root causes or social media's role in what researchers call metastasizing disrespect, how platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok transform localized disputes into viral spectacles demanding response. The grave desecration video exemplified this perfectly. Had Abdul committed this act without filming, its impact would have been limited. By recording and sharing, he created a permanent digital artifact that could never be taken back, circulating forever and demanding retaliation from rivals disrespected before audiences of thousands.
Yeah, that's rough, because you got like sit back and really look at the shit you're doing, bro. You got a huge following, bro. You're doing good, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I could really make it out with this shit.
These words from one of Abdul's final interviews revealed that beneath the bravado was a young man who understood his talent and could envision transcending his circumstances. Real talk. If Abdul had blown up and signed that major deal, would he have escaped this fate? Or was he already too deep? And would mainstream success have even been worth losing his street cred? Let me know what you think below. Click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this.